Winston here with the Oakview News, and Winston Hudson here with the Oakview News. I'm from 5th grade, and I will be your moderator today. We on the side of against uniforms, we have
David McVeigh, I'm in the 5th grade.
Taylor Williams, I'm in the 4th grade.
My name is Dior Johnson, and I am in 3rd grade.
Lexington Miley, and I'm in the 4th grade.
My name is Mackenzie McCurry, and I am in the 3rd grade.
And with school uniforms, we have
Sabrina Waters, I'm a school principal.
Wendy Jackson, library media assistant.
All right. So now that we have introduced arguments, do we have any opening arguments? Yes.
Well, I believe that we should not wear uniforms because I think that not many parents will be able to afford it at the high price that it is.
Do you have an argument against that?
Of course I do. School uniforms go on sale every July and August. You can get them from places like Target. Shirts, like mine, collar shirt, $3. Old Navy, all school year long, on sale. It's actually cheaper as a parent to purchase school uniforms than it is to buy you all name brand clothes and shoes that you all ask for all the time than it is to buy school uniforms.
Any arguments against that?
And I would like to piggyback on that. And even for the kids that you all think that we think that can't even afford the $3, we have counselors and social workers that will also provide uniforms for those kids who cannot even afford to buy their own uniforms. So there you have it.
Is there any arguments against that?
Yes, I know. I know that you guys think uniforms, they look good and all. But, I don't think that kids should be forced to wear a uniform because I think that they should have their own choice to wear whatever they want to.
A counter argument?
And I can understand why you feel that way. I do believe in students being able to express themselves and their creativity and their personality through their attire. However, that can still be done with school uniforms. You can be tasteful, whether it be through your shoes, because we don't dictate what type of shoes you wear. We don't dictate hair. We just ask that it's not a distraction. And the type of uniform, we're not even saying that you have to go to a uniform store, right? We're just really focusing on specific colors that we can all wear to show school spirit, take pride, have a sense of belonging, where we all look the same and we all have school pride so that we all can feel good about ourselves, feel good about what's happening in school. That's a form of unity for our building.
I get that, but don't you think we can do that with different colored shirts and different colored jeans?
Yeah, blue jeans, khaki colored jeans, or light blue shirt, dark blue shirt, a white shirt, or a yellow shirt.
Any counter arguments?
But what if we don't want to look the same?
It's not about looking the same. It's about uniformity. Think about a team, right? Or like a dance squad or a cheerleading team. When they're practicing, a lot of times they wear the same uniform or they at least wear the same colors, right? Or when they're performing, they wear the same uniform. It's for unity in that moment. And then on Fridays, we can have like spirit days where we wear Oakview paraphernalia and we're able to show, hey, we have Oakview pride because we love our school. So it's not about taking away your individuality, but it is about representing our school, having pride in our school.
Any counter arguments?
But what if I don't want to wear uniforms?
If it is a school policy and we choose to be here at Oakview and we choose as a community, and when we vote, the majority speaks, right? Majority rules. So whatever the majority goes with, that's what we go with. So if the majority says we want to wear uniforms, then we have to go with that, whether we agree with it or not. I'll give you a prime example. Miss Waters doesn't like waking up early in the mornings, right? I'm a middle school person. I like coming to work at like 9 o'clock. And when I was in the middle school, I used to be able to come to work at like 8:15. But I chose to work at an elementary school, so I have to get up and I have to come to work early because that's the rule. So it's whether I like it or not, that's something that I'm signing up for. So if parents choose to bring you to Oakview, then we need parents and students to work within the confines that we have here at Oakview.
Do we have any counter arguments?
Yes. Waking up early, I feel like you should wear brighter colors without uniform just to brighten up your day a little bit.
Any more?
Some of our colors are bright. We have yellow, we have blue, and we have white. So we have bright colors. So yellow is a bright color. So that's bringing out the sunshine in us all the time. And also on the weekend, you have an opportunity to wear whatever you want to wear. And during the week, we wear when we wear our uniforms. You're in school, you're working. It doesn't even matter. I wear the same thing to work every week. I wear uniforms. I got clothes in my closet that I call uniforms because I wear the same 10 outfits. I just rotate them out. And you all do the same thing. They're the same outfits. They're just not uniforms. But if we all come and dress alike, you don't even think about what the next person have on. You don't think about what kind of shoes the next person have on. You don't think about what kind of pants they have on. Because guess what? It doesn't matter because we all have on the same thing.
Any counter arguments?
Right, it doesn't matter, so why not let the students wear whatever they want? Good point.
Any counter arguments?
So in weeks like this week, right, when we're having our spirit time, this is a wonderful opportunity for you all to express your creativity, express your individuality. Even though you guys are mocking us today and we're mocking you all today, you still have opportunities to be creative, right? When we have spirit weeks and different activities. But when we are here doing the business of the day, which is getting our education, then our focus is making sure that you all feel safe, you all have a sense of belonging, and that this is a place where you want to be, right? And so we're not taking away from your desire to look however you want to look, but it's just like when you're on a team. We are one Oakview. We are one Oakview. And so having a uniform brings that sense of unity, that we are one school. It's kind of like a squad, right? Like when you walk up on the squad, you know who's together. When you walk up on the team, you know who's together. Like Cedar Grove Saints. When I go to a football team, I know which team is Cedar Grove. Why? Because they all have on the same uniform. So if someone comes and they wants to highlight something at our school, or we go and we want to represent our school, we wear our uniforms, we wear our paraphernalia to show who we are and have pride in our school. That's it. We're not trying to take anything away from you all.
Listen up, Oakview Owls. This year we are doing a 2 million minutes book challenge. This year we are challenging every student to read, and read. Our goal is to total 2 million minutes of reading. Your principal said if everyone reads at least 20 minutes every single night, by the end of the year we would have collectively read 2 million minutes. Oh, this challenge is going to be so fun, so great, so amazing. We will track the time using the Beanstack app. Get your books together. Get ready for the 2 million minutes book challenge.
Be respectful. Be responsible. Be productive. And be safe. That's the Oakview way. That's the Oakview way. That's the Oakview way. That's the Oakview way.
Welcome back, Oakview, to the Oakview News. Welcome back from our break. We also have 4th grader Lexington had changed sides and are now with uniforms. Why are you with uniforms, Lexington?
I'm with uniforms now because there is tons of more reasons why we should wear uniforms than there's tons of less reasons why we shouldn't. And plus, if we do wear uniforms, we'll know if people are actually like living, I mean not living, but like from the school, or like who are students. And same with teachers.
Good points. We have now. Can I hear from Dior McKenzie?
I am against uniform because sometimes you grow out of the uniform and you can't wear them anymore.
Any counter arguments?
Well, that's same with your regular clothes too.
Any counter arguments in that?
If we grow out of new clothes and then we might sell them and then we might get more money and buy new clothes if we grow out of the old clothes.
Wouldn't that be the same as if you grew out of your uniforms, though? Regardless of what the clothes are, you're going to grow out of them. You're in your growing phase. So regardless of which outfit it is, whether it be uniforms or your regular clothes, you're going to outgrow them, and your parents must purchase more. So if that be the case, there may as well be uniform.
Any counter arguments?
Right, but I don't think that parents should have to keep going back just to buy new uniforms for school when they're wasting their money.
Any counter arguments against that?
So they don't waste their money on clothes. So, because you're gonna grow out of those clothes too. So it's the same thing. You're gonna grow out of those designer clothes or whatever clothes that you're growing out of. You're gonna grow out of them. So that's wasting their money too. I'm confused.
You will grow out of them, but you can sell them
You can sell
for the same price.
No, you can't sell it for the same price. Never. Nothing used will be sold for the same price. That's not true.
But still, if we make a rule that students have to wear uniforms and some students don't wear uniforms, why is there a rule that we have to?
Any counter arguments against
I
that?
like that. Now that's a great point. So let me address that. We are a uniform school. When people choose not to participate, it's kind of like when we have like this week dress down, Spirit Week, right? It's fun when people participate, right? That's what makes it fun and exciting, that everybody participates. We get to laugh, joke, and have a good time. When people wear uniform, when people choose not to, it is going against the agreements that we have as a school community, right? And so when us having uniforms was a decision that was made by the Oakview school community, parents, faculty, and staff. I don't know if students had input at that time. I was not the principal at that time. But I do know that the school community, the adults, had an opportunity to vote. And this was a decision of those adults. So now that we've gotten to a place where, for different reasons, parents cannot afford uniforms, which is one of your points. And some of those parents may or may not know what resources are out there to support them, or they may or may not be in a place where they are comfortable with sharing that they have a need. So those students may have to go without because this is all that they have. We have some students who have emergency situations that happen, like they may become homeless overnight, right? And so we definitely don't want to keep them out of school, because at the end of the day, my biggest thing for you all is that you're in school and you're learning, right? Uniforms is secondary for me. However, what I want us to understand is that we are one school. So whatever decision we make, we have to make that as a school community. And we want our parents and our students to buy into that agreement. Does that make sense? Because we are a public school, we don't have rules like magnet schools, theme schools, and that kind of thing. Or private schools, thank you. I'm not able to say, you don't have on your uniform, you get out. If we were a magnet theme, charter, private, then I could say, you don't have on your uniform, you can't come to school, go home and change. But we would want, if we choose, just like when we vote for the president on November the 5th, regardless of who you like, Donald Trump or Vice President Kamala Harris, regardless of who you like, whoever is voted upon by this country and receives the most votes, that's who wins, right? Whether we like it or not. Same thing with school uniforms. When we vote, whether we like the decision or not, we're going that way. So if you all as a school community say, we no longer want to wear uniforms, regardless of what I want, I'm going to go with the majority vote. However, on the flip side of that, if we see that wearing school uniforms receives the vote, then my hope as a school principal is that one Oakview school community, we are one community, we would band together and we would support that decision. Okay?
Any arguments against that? Or any closing arguments?
I like that point. But when everybody wears a uniform, I get like, it looks nice. I like them a little bit. But I feel that I see on the morning announcements every day that the vote to not wear school uniforms is winning. So how does that make you feel?
Any counter arguments against that?
It doesn't make me feel any kind of way. That is, if I'm not mistaken, that is a vote that has only been taken by students. And so we still have our parents that will vote on the 5th or the 4th, and our faculty and staff. Again, I'm very fair. I believe in a democracy, which means that the people have an opportunity to speak, the people have an opportunity to vote, right? And so regardless of how I feel about it, because I believe in democracy and people having a voice, then whichever way the vote swings, then that's what I will support.
But why doesn't some of the faculty and staff don't wear uniforms? Isn't that a school policy for our whole community?
That is a great point. The way that it is currently written and the way that it was written when I arrived, the faculty and staff were not included. Now, if we decide that we want the faculty and staff to be included, then we can add that. So when adults go to vote, there are some other things on the ballot, right? So when we vote for the president on November the 5th, there are some other things that are on the ballot. So there may be some ways that we're willing to spend our tax dollars and we get to vote yes or no. So when you all vote on November the 5th, because you brought up that point, one of the things we will add is should faculty and staff also be required to wear uniforms or the colors in the event that wearing uniforms wins.
Any closing arguments against that? Any arguments against that? Mackenzie?
But we can be creative what we want to wear at home and at school.
Any arguments against that too?
I agree, you can be creative, but you can be creative with confines.
We're gonna take a quick break.
Safety is everyone's business. Students, support the See Something, Say Something campaign. Anytime you suspect there may be an unsafe situation at school, please, please, please say something to an adult in the building. I repeat, anytime you suspect that there may be an unsafe situation at the school, please say something to an adult in the building. If you see something, say something. Listen up, Oakview. Take the No Place for Hate promise. I will do my best to treat everyone fairly and respectfully. If I see someone being hurt or bullied, I will act as an ally or ask a trusted adult for help. I will do my part to help make others feel safe and included in school. I will help make our school no place for hate. Remember, Oakview is no place for hate.
Hey everybody, this is Mrs. Sampson. I just want to give you an update regarding the science fair. I am so excited. Listen, I hope you are ready and you're getting your projects together. You've gotten those handouts, so take a look at them. Now listen, November 7th, that's the old date. We have updated the date for the science fair. It is now November 14, 2024. All projects are due. Let me say that again. All projects are due November 8th. 2024, and the science fair will convene on November 14, 2024. I'll see you there. I wouldn't want to be square. Thank you.
Welcome back from break. We will now hear our debaters' final closing points. Who wants to go first?
Hi kids, I noticed that no uniforms are winning, so you should vote for us.
I agree with that. And if you want to see people not wear uniforms, then vote for us.
Any closing points for y'all?
Of course.
With uniforms, we would have less time to worry about what we're going to wear for school. And with uniforms, we just pick up our clothes and put them on and then we go to school.
Also, with wearing uniforms, parents, you don't have to worry about spending all that money. We can save tons of money on buying 5 shirts and 5 pair of pants and switching them in and out.
And last but not least, wearing school uniforms A provides us an opportunity to have a sense of belonging. We are one Oakview, and we have a resounding sound. And we want to be unified not only in our speech, our academic performance, but also in our attire. And last but not least, wearing uniforms can help us keep our eyes on the main thing, academics. Let's go for voting for uniforms.
All right, now you heard everybody's points. You need to vote. We will have our teachers and our parents vote on November 4th. Thank you for tuning in with the Oakview News. I'm Winston, and this is the final of the debate. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.